Spawn, whose name is Al Simmons, also known as Hellspawn or the One. His status is the living dead. His occupations have been soldier, assassin, and captain of Hell's army. His name of birth was Albert Francis Simmons. Species human, but has been transformed or reborn as a Hellspawn. Place of birth, Detroit, Michigan. Notable relatives, Wanda Blake, ex-wife. Al Simmons was once a highly trained agent. He was a well-known soldier and was given important tasks like protecting the president, which would eventually lead to him being promoted to a high level of the CIA. However, Al ended up being suspicious of the government's true motives on many missions, catching the attention of his supervisors in the process, which led to his assassination and his soul being sent to hell. He would barter his soul with the demon Mabalaji. Al was recreated as a Hellspawn and became a captain in the Hell's army. He had no memory of his previous life and fought desperately to get those things back. After gaining his memories, he realized his true purpose on life was to fight the forces of heaven and hell. Spawn wears a living symbiotic suit, Letha of the 7th House of K, also known as 7K Letha. While wearing it, the host assumes a dominant role over the suit. His shroud, spikes, chains, and skulls are all part of the organism bonded to his central nervous system that will protect Spawn even if he is unconscious. The true source of fuel for the costume is the necroplasm in Spawn's body, which it feeds from. It is possible for the Spawn to draw its energy back when he needs it, or using it to power his abilities without draining his own. The costume can also feed off of evil energy from the physical world, feeding off of ambient evil of people, animals, and even certain parts of the cities. He's done so in Detroit, New York City, and Los Angeles. A part of his physical powers come from the suit because it is connected to his nervous system. Simmons is able to shift its shape, including the manifestations of spikes, armor plating, or transforming the shroud into a battle axe. The shroud itself is an effective offensive weapon able to strike in battle with its extreme precision, severing limbs and or disarming enemies with specifically angled pokes and prods. Spawn possesses vast magical power. Spawn has a limited power supply whose quantity would be shown to the reader in the form of a counter that begins at 9999. Each time Spawn uses his energy, the counter drains. Consequently, Simmons relies primarily on his costume's natural abilities or weapons rather than his magical abilities in combat. Al Simmons uses his ability in a variety of ways, including resurrecting the dead, firing blasts of necroplasmic energy, teleportation, flame breathing, transmutation, manipulation of elements, shape-shifting, flight, talking to animals, reading minds, invisibility, portal creation, time manipulation, soul manipulation, reality warping, regeneration, feeding off the evil sins and negative energy of others to augment his own strength and increase his necroplasm counter, and curing the sick. Spawn is practically immortal unless beheaded by a weapon of heaven or by magic. Spawn's other powers include phasing, psychic links, and superhuman senses, telekinesis, and cosmic awareness. Spawn contained an unknown quantity of lost souls who can share his Hellspawn abilities, collectively known as the Legion. It is theorized that these souls that Spawn carries are those who died during the same hour that Al Simmons was killed, and that there could be as many as 6,000 souls with him. The power of these souls rendered Spawn uncontrollable by the demon Mabalogia, and after the souls move to a higher plane, Simmons retains their knowledge and experiences. He can also use the souls to manifest themselves physically as other Hellspawn, allowing them to appear and aid him in combat whenever he needs.